The suspended Chief Justice is out with another banger. And when we were filing a law for the kind of supplementary affidavit in support of the motion last week, we know, and also Chief Justice, the suspended Chief Justice, Madam Getritokonu, or the motion go Supreme Court to say Supreme Court no secure about 16 reliefs. Say, never be cause or again say Supreme Court, a boss our process now, we person with the diniku. Back on, and say was say justice no yet chairman, petition and a back on Nasemba court, our type buamano. That was one of the issues we discussed. A bio was a say, or Benya Crano Mumua, prima facie, no, almost say, or my establishing the international to imagine so the artist 5-member committee, no, or man of sa prima facie no copy. In Yinaswabeng, evidence ben and Crawford and the bio Mujina so multi committee the yin no, but so unya saying Yinaswono. Again, or sa say, no bronicano in camera hearing, or no don't see yen the public in the idea. So the by I discuss here. Then, and what the new motions about. Now, my many near my walk on baby, a genie phone. I feel they were really living baby a year meeting, you know. And you could never be a binary day woman. Quite worrying, kakra, me can, you know. Minim crew, minim say the committee also respond and her Bible respond there. But, and then you may not be in the supplementary affidavit, and ye become. It no Pensubi na transe na me do be fam very interesting about 15 paragraphs you be kuni nyina mu pepepe on the critical analysis and make sure so be subscribe ma me o subscribe click the notification me the video be atuma obehu no watimi ahwe. So let's go to the substantive matter from the Chief Justice. The suspended Kanasa Madam Getritokonu or filing and make a supplementary affidavit and say the last week motion of the court dying Supreme Court no or the Niama was seeking biak sana men can wako taso as one mammy at some one now they are see at Tarasono and the mono or the Supreme Court nothing or the Asiano at Taraso sasa it what the Asiana Tarasono these students over Taraso. The first one I say, oh yeah, no bone crow me a Ghana ni me a Chief Justice. May 21. And I started me some call court. Na me de masem call court on na train na make am you. Na me pese nya interlocutory injunction seeking the reliefs on the motion paper say na ni nyina me de many process nya be. Yon football kro mo process di ma. Me dwen say nya so mo trama sem so. All the court Supreme Court no boss ankuru nya no 1 to 3 no. Na 4 no obeka say that I respectfully seek the leave of this honorable court, which is the Supreme Court, to bring to the court's attention various developments since the filing of the present application, with evidence a complete desecration of my constitutional human right. Or sister committee ni man desecration, ye ka desecration ese obi awune bi kwa jonso gune na so wo bunanimtia. Or sin ye process ye ne bunanimtia emu no process ni ye process a ebu ade. And your process a fatanipa into a more threat the constitutional right to fair trial. So again, I say a violation of the dignity and subjection to inhumane and degrading treatment. Or send your more yen, said your modern or committee national and fatanipa. And yes, any paco santity in him, and yantatia a shiny pen crime, a bubunipa impom. And then we Sana Walker. Or say of a kind not meted out to even persons on trial for treason and other offenses against or say if you nipo me dear a kum nipa kran and yes you must say no mum Chief Justice. Madam get to talk on strong-worded supplementary affidavit strong-worded and your phone 5 no say that I was informed by my lawyer Komna Edukusi Esquire that the proceedings of the committee set up by the president to inquire into the 3 petitions filed against me had been adjourned to a day after the commencement of our action in this honorable court. Or say, the lawyer catch and say, they normally have some down Supreme Court no, May 21. At the May 2022, another lawyer, a friend of Kwabena Kusiapia say, committee in this one more better say 5 on your canon, or say 6 no. That on the 22nd May, at the China committee in international. I appeared before the committee together with my lawyers and informed the committee members of the suit I had instituted against the Attorney General and the committee members, in response to which the committee requested to receive copies of the processes and adjourn proceedings to the following day, Friday, 23rd May 2025. What's say? 22nd, what do I be out on the Chino Core Committee? Or was a committee for you? Mediasama Kodan Supreme Court, a Attorney General. Any even more committee members are mobile trauma. Entebaya, Mountain Chanso. And a committee is a case and the Kodan Supreme Court to copy way, not committee in a J copy. On which a copy of okay, and Yenshi or China. No, China Air Friday, 23rd May. 23rd May, the day they see 7. Or say that on the 23rd May 2025, notwithstanding receipt of the processes filed in the Supreme Court, including the application for interlocutory injunction, the members of the committee indicated they are resolved to proceed with the conduct of the inquiry. Or say, Obi a matchere mo say me dey asema kodan court to say me person me dey interlocutory injunction to process no so because mo amoti committee ni so mo ni ye bi mi hu ni ye mi nyimu ni afa me dey ni mamu a Friday ni ekohia ya mo say okay mu ye okay mo beto process no na da na pesa mo ka kire me da na mo pesa mu ye Chief Justice na ka say yo madam get to talk on na ka so da na pesa mu ye and today na see 8 or say that was so, even though I have to date not been told the basis of the determination of a prima facie case against me in the specific allegation in respect of which a prima case has been established for me to answer to enable me determine my legal right or adequately prepare a defense to the charges against. Or say, Nemo yenye chinikanya me yasa makame inform swatchere me a. Come in from so chreme. In a swan would ginaso, a quacker president among Yinaso. I and the quite a committee, Council of State in Country, President in Country, Attorney General in Country, Committee in some Country. It's over some day. And in your way, I can't even adequately prepare for my defense. Meet me, mom in crew here because me in charge I day bombing. This is the Chief Justice speaking. I need the enemy and a Chief Justice in the Castle of Mr. Media minimum and Yamana make as a Chief Justice American as a mamma. Now I will say that was on the previous adjourned date of the committee sitting on 15th May 2025, at which I requested, I was represented by my counsel, sorry. The committee refused to recognize my counsel simply because I was not there presently, and proceeded to fix subsequent hearing date and make arrangement for the hearing without my counsel, even though he was present. The committee shockingly simply refused to recognize the same counsel on whom it has served the hearing notice only a day before. Or seen a lawyer said also. Now they be went to me and call 15th May, went to me and call. Now went to me and call and the lawyer call because all legal representing the lawyer call committee to recognize the lawyer no. Omusha date for Frocro Mubeshia, no one can't tell lawyer no. It is just a money in the year, 9 on Okasa. 10 no say that the committee on the Saturday 23rd May 2025, contrary to known rules regulating proceedings of committees and commissions of inquiry, indicated that the petitioners shall not give evidence themselves, but shall be calling their witnesses to give evidence to support their petition. Or say, near China you shouldn't mukra because of a bad time say. Ome the charge na be bono kwa edu miensa na ye de abono petition miensa no. Yes, ya fe petitioners na ye de charge na ba ono de omo me evidence. Nemo momo be free witnesses bi na be me evidence no say na da na moye nipa no de kwa adu na bo me na de ono mra na ye ntoto na no ano fa evidence na ne nyina se ntoto na mo se da bi ba say nipa ne do obi foforo ba abe give you evidence. Chief Justice suspended Madam Getito Konuza sa de we entona so mu. 11 or say that this is completely offensive to the known rules of procedure regulating the work of committees and commissions of inquiry at the so-called petitioners or complaint. Tiano so-called. That's my no. O did he say and tansa bi wo ho. Onye petitioners ni. Sana mi hunu. Cause o so-called. Now so dwen say bi a petitioner you can no mo na ye petitioner na bi ya try the amawo. Interesting. Our witnesses whose evidence will have to be taken and cross-examined on oath by the person affected by the process. Say normal process is according to Madam Chief Justice. No, nipa no the petition aba no obebo ni nkro. Obo ni nkro wi a na nipa no ya the petition na ebo na na akwadu no bo no so agina se nkro na petition na be bo no so no. Na ode na ye cross-examination. O kan say enye say na tie e ampa na nya ampa. say no document and the friend cross examination near Tachuchi Katane Bawumia bi o kan say you and I were not there no your friend cross examination and to assess as ade we ya maso a mabu mraso enya saa na committees ni commissions of inquiry yo madwuma according to Madam Getutoko no. 12 that other developments like denying of access to the hearing room for my husband and children na de mama du kunu o ma akode say petition o mo nka ho ana o ye kunu ma de wo you no can mama nkan mo say that the other developments like the denial of access into the hearing room for my husband and children, searches on my body, denial of access to telephones and laptop for myself and lawyers, even though counsel for petitioners have access to their phones and laptops, and the conduct of the hearing itself in a highly security zone at the premises of the castle will show a deliberate effort to subject me to mental torture and degrading treatment in the violation of my fundamental human rights. That's my man who baby kromo ya de no. O say ne twa na wom kese ba akon so ne say asa ban ne person o man mental torture so person o man ko ankafo kakra because baby o mu di djuma no normally no ko nim say ye judicial council no mo ye na o kan o 13 nim ba we dey ye di ko highly security zone bi e wo su castle baby na first aban kese mu wo no na ne twa na wom so ko duru ho a na ma me pani a wadu say ye bobo ne bunu nufu ne ade say baby bi hye no ho ana ne ya gini phone ne age ne laptop again moral support free ne man ni kun won ye mom wurada mu hobby ma me ne say sa de we twa na wo onti ase it is mental torture. 13 no say that all Article 146 or 146 proceedings, with the exception of the one I'm being subjected to, had hitherto been held in the judicial facility, specifically the court complex. The location of proceedings affecting me to a cordoned high security facility boggles my mind. Or see, Article 146 in process no. Omo the court complex. Court complex omo ya no. Ne won hu nyina won no ye nenti no nko ane de ye no su castle e de nti no nko de ni yuka osu castle se sa e bogos na ma chire na dwenso sa na wo ka 14 o say that the president no say that the persistent violations of my constitutional rights show that the rule proceedings initiated against me are a mockery of justice and the rules to unjustifiably remove me from the office of Chief Justice. O say na mu ye ni nyane ya dada asem enya mana kwan so mafa koti kwan bi pese mu yi ni free ho say Chief Justice high this yaban no e na obo mo yem no. 15 will say that I respectfully pray for this honorable court's intervention by the grant of an injunction to prevent the assault on the judicial independence and protect the security of 10 of the Chief Justice and Justice of the Supreme Court at adjudicature at play in this instance. I say more court no mind, more judicial no mind, Supreme Court for more shamas anyone we call some Supreme Court no anima bafom. Me view ne say mini hobby. Near walking mini hobby. Ono no kana sam me bia me ne nya say ni kun ne mamra dem wo de mente ase because Article 146 no say you are required to bring a legal representation wo yere ne wo ma enim me kan sa article no ma me twese me hu amama ko mo de enche na obi agema no asibone me constitution oh I think someone has taken my constitution but Article 146 so kan me no wa yeda mo be kaya nipa na de ko adu no right to legal representation ni ko ne yere de wona me de me dwense bia hwetwema so kakra ba ne onu ne wakanie me de me dwense bia committee no so committee no so respond so that we get the other side of the committee ni ehun say na ekoso ne de atoto nse ni ba bia contradictions so no Ghanaians are level headed wo be hu ba bia contradictions so ma me na sama okanie again me ni hobi ena me nim ni akoso. But according to her, again, mini hobby. I'm only reading for you the supplementary affidavit of the Akwadai Supreme Court. We wait for the committee to respond here. Need the Supreme Court ruling on these matters. I have critical analysis. I'm also best subscriber. And the man, subscriber, click on notification. You know, me the video be to my open who to my shape. Send the debut. I'm coming here. Ghana and soon here. Just show me see your mommy. You drew 15,000, massive. We are just about 13 months in agency a diacro. And I have some surprise for you in about 3 weeks to a month. Kwata 2 months. We will changes kakra. And I hope you guys will like it. Madam, so far for your massive support, share video, mame. Now for my full friend, bye bye.